I'd like to commence this video with a request. For those interested in receiving more premium betting tips and predictions, especially if my guidance has contributed to your success in winning bets and generating revenue, I kindly seek your support in revitalizing this channel. Your assistance plays a crucial role in bolstering my presence on YouTube. You're welcome to explore my Patreon support tier or check out my various plans. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you seeking our premium picks. You can find the link in the bio and comment section below. Thank you for considering and supporting me. White Sox vs. Detroit Tigers. My team pick is Detroit Tigers minus 1.5 runs, and here is why. Reese Olson has a 1-8 record with a 3.39 ERA, 1.23 WHIP, and a 69 23 KBB ratio in 14 starts this season. Opposing batters are hitting .246 against Olson this season. The record does not do Olson justice, as he has been good for the Tigers this season. He gets a very good matchup against an awful White Sox batting lineup. The White Sox are last in the league in runs, hits, RBI, batting average, OBP, SLG, and OPS. Olson will pitch well, and the Tigers will win this contest by 2 or more runs. Bet the run line, minus 1.5, and take Detroit. My total pick is under 7.5 runs, and here's why. Chicago has been awful on offense this season. They are last in the league in runs, hits, RBI, batting average, OBP, SLG, and OPS. Detroit has been poor on offense this season. They are in the bottom 10 or around the bottom 10 in the league in runs, hits, home runs, RBIs, walks, strikeouts, stolen bases, batting average, OBP, SLG, and OPS. Reese Olson has been good for the Tigers this season. He has a 3.39 ERA, 1.23 WHIP, and a 69 23 KBB ratio in 14 starts this season. Opposing batters are hitting .246 against Olson this season. Jonathan Cannon was superb in his last start and will look to carry that momentum in a very good matchup against a weak Detroit batting lineup. This will be a lower scoring game and the under will hit. Braves vs. Yankees. My team pick is New York Yankees moneyline, and here's why. The two starters in Cortez and Fried are nearly identical in terms of the seasons they have had, with an excellent month of May and a solid month of June on the mound. The Yankees as a whole have had limited at-bats against Fried, but they have had success. Giancarlo Stanton has a .429 batting average in 7 at-bats with a homer and 2 RBI, while 5 other players have at least a .333 batting average. Considering the Yankees are 23-13 at home while the Braves are 18-18 on the road, I am giving the slightest edge to the Yankees. They have the best record in baseball for a reason, and it isn't often they will be home underdogs, so I'm striking while the iron is hot. My total pick is under 9 runs, and here's why. Cortez and Fried are more than capable starters, while the Braves have one of the better bullpens in the entire MLB. The injuries to Acuna may take some of the offensive production away from Atlanta, while the Braves have gone 42-28 on the under this year. They have also hit the under in 3 of their last 4 games and 7 of their last 10 when playing the Yankees. New York has just under a .500 record on the under this year, and their weak production on offense in the first game gives me pause about taking the over. For a team that is averaging 5 runs per game, they have hit that mark only twice in their last 6 contests. Rays vs. Pirates. My team pick is Pittsburgh moneyline, and here is why. Pittsburgh tallied just 5 hits on the afternoon, but it was enough for the offense to get the job done. No one logged multiple hits for the Pirates, but all RBIs came from different players. O'Neal Cruz launched a solo shot in the first inning. Jared Jones got the start, and over 7 innings he allowed 2 runs on 3 hits while striking out 8. RHP Paul Skeens is expected to get the start for the Pirates in Game 3. Skeens will be making his 8th start of the season, and he currently holds a 4-0 record to go with an ERA of 2.29. He's been a little more vulnerable at home this season as his ERA climbs to 3.43, with foes hitting in the neighborhood of .290. On the plus side, Skeens has retired more batters than innings pitched. He's been stronger in afternoon games, holding opponents to under .200 at the plate and continuing to strike out more batters than innings pitched. Skeens has continued to exhibit solid performances throughout June, and despite averaging a home run per start, he has done well to stifle opponents at the plate. Pittsburgh enters this contest averaging 4.03 runs per game, which lands them at 23rd in the league. The Pirates have struggled to find consistency at the plate and are currently sitting in the bottom 5 when it comes to overall batting average. That average has slipped even more at home. On the plus side, more than half of Pittsburgh's home runs and extra base hits have come at home this season. The Pirates have hit their strongest in afternoon games, where they've averaged 4.13 runs per game. While Pittsburgh is hitting better this month, home runs haven't been particularly common. Home runs have been few and far between for most of the season, as Pittsburgh sits 24th in home run rate. Pittsburgh has also struggled to maintain plate discipline, falling to the bottom 3 in strikeouts per game. Both of these factors have led to the Pirates sitting bottom 10 in their ability to drive runs home. Skeens has been a terrific hurler this season, and even with his numbers sliding a bit in June, he's been tossing the strongest during afternoon games. The Rays have struggled on the road this season, and their June batting average continues to point to inconsistency at the plate for Tampa Bay. With the Rays sitting bottom 5 in both home run and strikeout rate, they could have trouble finding ways to send runners around the bags here. My total pick is under 8.5 runs, and here's why. Both of these clubs sit bottom 10 in runs per game, and with Skeens' strength on the mound, we should see the Rays continue to struggle here. Meanwhile, Pittsburgh has struggled to stay disciplined at the plate, and their high strikeout rate often leaves them with runners stranded to close the inning. Furthermore, the Pirates have hit their weakest at home, adding to the headwind here. Diamondbacks versus Phillies. My team pick is Arizona Diamondbacks plus 1.5 runs, and here's why. The Arizona Diamondbacks are coming off a loss yesterday to the Philadelphia Phillies with a final score of 1-12. The Arizona Diamondbacks are playing well offensively this season, as they sit 8th in batting average at .252 and 6th in both on-base percentage and runs. While the Diamondbacks are producing on offense, the Arizona pitching has struggled at keeping their opponents from scoring. Arizona is the 5th worst team in the league when it comes to ERA, with an ERA at 4.57. The Diamondbacks pitching is simply allowing too many hits, as they are second to last in hits allowed and also struggle to strike out their opposition, which they also rank second to last in. Slade Ciccone will be the starting pitcher for the Arizona on Sunday. Slade Ciccone has a 2-5 record with an ERA of 5.90 and 39 strikeouts in 10 appearances this season. Ciccone had a record of 0-1 with an ERA of 4.33 and 20 strikeouts in 7 appearances in his rookie season in 2023. My total pick is under 10 runs, and here is why. The Philadelphia Phillies have an over-under record of 1-4 in their last 5 games against the Diamondbacks. The Phillies also have an over-under record of 2-3 in their last 5 games. The Arizona Diamondbacks have an over-under record of 1-4 in their last 5 games. Philadelphia has an over-under record of 15-21-3 as favorites at home this season. Philadelphia showed out with their offense yesterday, and I believe the Diamondbacks will come into today trying to suppress any offense the Phillies attempt, while also trying to bounce back with their offense after yesterday's poor performance. I am looking at a close game, but a low-scoring one.